The Boyds AT-One Thumbhole Stock, let's check it out. Boyds Gun Stocks have been in business since 1981, and they produce a ton of different choices for almost any rifle that you can imagine. They do the laminate, and it's really strong, much stronger than traditional wood. But with their new AT-One series, which they introduced actually a couple of years ago, this is fully adjustable. Now they've just introduced their thumbhole stock. Just gives you that added confidence when you're sitting behind the bench. Now guys, I've done a number of reviews on Boyd stocks and really enjoy those stocks. I mean, the AR-15 laminated wood stock is one of my favorites. It really changes the whole appearance of the rifle. But with this little 1022 bull barrel, the accuracy is just excellent. And I want to thank Boyd Stocks for sending the stock and making this video possible. Now, one of the big things about the AT-One series is that you have adjustments. So this stock is fully adjustable. We have one of the Kid innovative design upgrades with the bull barrel. These are just top notch. And then we have the primary arm 6X 22 ACSS reticle scope. And these are just some things we put on here in the Harris bipod. Let's make sure the gun is unloaded. We're going to drop our magazine, check the chamber, and it's empty. Now these stocks are laminated wood, so they're going to retain the rigidity. They're not going to have any kind of warping or anything that you would have maybe with a standard kind of stock. They're super strong. I mean, these are impregnated all the way through. And plus, they're just weather resistant. So they're just super strong. But one of the big pluses for this stock is the adjustments. Now here at the top you have an overmold piece, and then you have a button. So I can just press this button and I can adjust my comb. And this cheek piece has a rubber overmolded finish to it, so it's very comfortable. And you can get it set to whatever position you want to. In fact, you can actually hold that down and bring it all the way out. And you can see this is a steel piece, and just the hardware is really well done. Then just to press it and we can get it back in there. And then of course here at the back we have another one, and we can increase our length of pull. So we can pull this out, and once it's locked in, it's set. One thing though I do want to show you is that because this is a screw type, there's a ton of different adjustments. You can fine tune the adjustment both with the cheek piece and with the butt piece. It has two aluminum bars, and then you have your steel screw, which again is just super adjustable. Then we have an aluminum piece here, and then a rubber butt pad to press your button, and then you can go right back in. I mean, it is super stable. It's not going anywhere. Here at the bottom we have an insert that is polymer, and it does have a sling swivel. And then here at the front we also have a piece that can be replaced with a larger piece to give you a little more grip. And then there are some swivels underneath, and of course makes it perfect to be able to put on your bipod. And here's a better look with the two swivels, and then you can take the two screws and you can remove this if you want to. And there is some texturing here as well. Now with the standard AT-One, it did have a couple of different grip styles. You could put on here a target grip and your standard grip, and there were some inserts. With the thumbhole stock, everything just comes together just like this. I mean, it is very well shaped. It just fits right to your hand. And so that gives you really a very comfortable feel sitting down at the bench, and it is more of a pistol grip than coming straight back. And the thumbhole stock is a pretty recent addition to the Boyd stock. I mean, the AT-One, we did a review on it. I'll have it linked above. Plus, you can shoot this right or left-handed. This stock is not one or the other. The adjustments are on the right side. You're not going to be setting this up necessarily in the shooting position. Everything is precision cut. I mean, when I inserted the action into this stock, it fit just like a glove. I mean, and you can see there are no seams. Everything fits just right. And that's typical with Boyds. I mean, they really do a good job Now, you may have some kind of unusual firearm that may need some fitting, but typically for your standard firearms, they fit right into the stock. We're going to be using CCI mini mags. Those are just my favorites. They're my staples for 22, and I want to thank CCI for sending the 22 mini mags for this test and evaluation. Now, because it's so easy to adjust this stock, you can get it right in the right position while you're sitting there at the bench. There's no knobs to turn, no adjustments. You just push the button and then you can pull up and adjust your comb. You can adjust your length of pull. This gives you just that right position when you line up your stock. One of the big things about accuracy is getting in a very comfortable position to be able to really concentrate on that trigger finger. And so I think that's one of the things about this stock. It just has the right places to be able to put your hand. Again, that thumb hole, which I really like. Now, not only at the bench, but also just shooting freehand. This would be a great hunting option. With the laminate stock, it's all weather. You don't have to worry about, any kind of warping or any kind of damage to it. It's just super strong. Again, much stronger than traditional wood. Now, as far as available models, there is a ton of different ones that you can fit to this stock. You can go to the boydsgunstocks.com website, check it all out. But you can actually set up the stock like you want it, and you can go in. It's really easy to do. And that's one of the things. In fact, when I was choosing this one, it was very simple. And I love this nutmeg, but there are about 12 different colors that you can go with in the laminate finish. And so, the sky's the limit. Plus, they even have the standard traditional wood look as well. But I really seem to be stuck on this nutmeg. I love the color grains, and it just really has a beautiful look to it. On the Boyds website, the price runs $199 for these stocks, and that has a lot to do with all the adjustments and the things that are going on back here and at the front. They do have a number of different stocks that are just standard that you can fit either the bull barrel or the standard barrel size. And again, there's a ton of different other action options that you can go with. A lot of center fire, definitely, and of course rim fire, whatever you're wanting. But if you're really looking to get superb accuracy, this to me is a great way to do it. Again, you just set your comb, you set your length of pull, you have a very comfortable pistol grip with the thumb hole, and the precision made just stock itself, it's excellent. And again, Boyds has been around since 1981. They really know what they're doing. And I want to thank Boyd Stocks again for sending the rifle and making this video possible. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Stronger than your standard wood stock. Now these because you're not going to be doing it in the sheet. Looking good. And before we get into the adjustments, this is now they do make. Now we have a cheek riser here. That way you can increase your